to run the ball. It feels like you have been able to do that for the most part through the first 6 games. How do you feel about the running game?
I feel good. You know what I mean? We practice, get a lot of practice reps on it, knowing the run is something that we made a priority this past offseason. And you know what I mean? I feel like we get enough practice rep. Of course, we're going to get better at it during the season.
How do you feel like you're playing personally?
I feel like I play okay, but you know what I mean? I'm always here for improvement, but definitely not. I mean, I feel like I'm at my peak, but I definitely got more to give.
Just one more from me? What's one thing you feel like you're doing really well right now? And what's one thing you really want to get better at?
I would say I need to get better at my hands. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get the waist bending in the pass pro, but besides that, I would just say like keeping my footwork and make sure my hands get better.
Well, what comes out of Iowa on film?
I would just say, you know what I mean? Their defense is just the same. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same down. And so, I mean, this is what we got to face. This is the same Iowa defense, I feel like, from how many years ago. But, you know, I mean, some defense add different twists to it. But for sure, I would say it's the same scheme. We just got to honestly go do it.
Is there a little more excitement in a matchup like this, given the way they are, the same Iowa defense you talked about? Is there a little more excitement going into this one?
I would say so. You know what I mean? We can't never take anybody for granted, no matter what the opponent is. And you always got to respect your opponent. But honestly, I try to treat it at the same game, and every game is the same. You know what I mean? The only thing we want to do is just go 1-0.
How much fun do you and Paris have watching film of each other? Not just yourselves, but of each other. Does that kind of push you and watching him getting pushed and watching you on film?
Yes, he asks for help all the time, and I do the same. You know what I mean? We're right and left tackle, and so you know what I mean. We see each other not much, but definitely like in film, I'll see him and I'll see do something good. And I know it's improved from last year, especially with me. And I feel like we complement each other the same.
When Kevin Wilson was asked about you, how have you reached your potential yet? He said, "Oh, you've got a way. No, you've got much more to go." Is there any frustration, or you're playing so well, but you see all of the things that you can still do? How do you handle that?
Honestly, I just try to get back to the board. Honestly, and the board is here was practice reps. And so what I said is I just need to get better at my quickness and my hands, and also just try not to waist band. I feel like if I keep getting better at that and using my hands, my feet to my best ability, shouldn't nobody hold me.
How much better are you now than you were a year ago this time?
I would say a lot better, you know what I mean? But that's just comes with the determination of you and yourself, and you just making your mind up and having to go do it.
How much more confident are you?
I would say, like, especially with being here for 4 years, you learn the whole offense after your 4th year. I feel like I had it figured out my 3rd year, and I feel like I had majority of the offense figured out, but kind of like I understand the offense and defense, and so.
How much more equipped would you be like, we need you over at left tackle right now, like say a year ago?
It's no biggie for me. You know what I mean? I'm always down for wherever. You know, I've always almost played at every position besides maybe center at one point. So it's honestly nothing.
How good are you at snapping?
Nah. I mean, I do it some days. Just I get bored, but I ain't bad. You know what I
mean? You're going to change your opponent every week. You're going to change your preparation every week. That's how football works. But you all have your own standard, your own objectives, and they seem to be focused on dominance this year. It seems to be pedal down and we go, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. Can you walk us through that mentality and how that permeates through your offense, how that motivates you all every day?
I would say it would just take us back to that loss against Oregon, and then especially, I mean, the Team North game's a no-brainer, but obviously I just had to put my mind back in that mindset, which is like what it feels like to lose. And we always get champions dinner, and so we had champions dinner one day, and I mean we didn't have it, and so Coach Day broke it down. And he just walked away, and so once we knew that day, we was like, yeah, this can't happen again. I mean, of course, the end of the season, and I was like, you just gotta put your mind up to it, honestly.
And when you have that standard that you all set, especially on the offensive side of the ball, with the numbers you've put up so far, with the way you've been able to run the football and establish balance at a level that nobody else has done this year, the pride you all have in that, but obviously your best opposition is still to come. You know what I mean? So yes, it's like as good as you can feel about it, you know the bigger tests are ahead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We all try to improve and get better every week, and so that's definitely one of the major deals of the O-line and emphasis. And so Honestly, I can't say nothing more but practice. We got more practice reps, more practice of doing what we want to do. And so I feel like that's honestly put us in the best spot of where our numbers is at.